Warning, no good comics were harmed in this video.
Hello everyone, welcome to fucking Whack Comics. I'm here with my cunt co-host as always, Tyler. How you going?
What the hell, man?
I've got Nicks Kix Comix here as well. How you going, man?
Good. How are you?
I've got really good. Hey,
Fuck.
We've got some fun whack hacks for everyone today. Nick has actually thought of these whack hacks, so we're gonna kick him off. He wants to go first. Let's do it.
Okay, so for me, I don't know about you guys, but the past few weeks, past few months, New Comic Book Day has been tremendously large. Talking stacks this big. And I mean, I work out and stuff, but it's just sometimes it's very hard to carry all these books at once. So I have a couple of different hacks in order to help you carry stuff on New Comic Book Day.
Yeah.
All right. And there were two ways that I could have implemented this, but here in Texas, everything is done by firearms.
Of course.
But YouTube, YouTube really hasn't caught on or understood how practical they really can be. So instead of using the normal firearms, I'm going to use something that somebody always carries with them. All right. If you don't have these in your back pocket, what are you even doing? What are you even doing?
Yeah.
So,
oh, nice.
Tough to get into my LCS this week early, and this is my New Comic Book Day for the week. All right. As you can see, it's pretty wieldy, and it's very tough to carry sometimes. I mean, depending on what else you have going on, it could just be tough. All right. It'll be just tough to carry. All right.
Of course.
So, I don't know if I can really show this, but what you're going to do is you're going to take this drill, your comic book stack, and you're just going to...
Oh, wow.
All right, the whole key. Because, you know, sometimes you stuck on a book. Sometimes you stuck on a book and you want to make sure that you can get a 9/8. All right, so just use your 3/16 bit and get a nice little hole going. See?
Through the whole stack.
Through the whole stack. All right.
Oh,
This way you can carry everything. All right. And with this hole, and I'm touching it, kind of making me think that I want to do another Daddy's Toy Chest. CGC won't give you a 9/8 if the holes are any bigger than this.
Oh, so it's a hack for grading too.
All right. It's a spec and a practical hack. Okay.
Fuck me. That's
What
genius.
you're going to do is you can make it fashionable. Have your bright green string, which every guy, I'm sure, carries this in his car, in his back pocket, at least. Maybe sometimes in his front pocket.
It's yarn.
If he's trying to get a lady's attention, he'll sometimes stick this in his front. So, all right, this is the tricky part. You want to take the string.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
Oh my gosh.
And sometimes you want to.
Ooh. I wish we could zoom in.
Yeah, let's make it.
But we
bigger.
can in post, so.
Hey, let's make it bigger.
do it in post.
Try it one more time.
Do it in post. All right. It's sometimes I don't want to. It's a little hard to do. This is the toughest part of it. But what you want to do is you want to just do this. See.
Oh shit.
And then you can tie it off in a nice little knot. And look, I'll show you how fashionable this is. I won't show you with all of my books because sometimes it just gets to be too much. You can walk out of the comic store holding it just like this.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
See, now the other thing is, like I said, in Texas, it's harder to buy a chocolate bar than it is a gun. So everybody also carries this. So if you have a very expensive book, say a slab, and I don't have a slab with me, you can and again, this is the toughest part to screw it in sometimes.
Yeah.
Just so nobody steals it,
It's got a key and everything.
Oh,
Look at that.
then it's impossible to get off,
Yeah.
and no one can read it.
You see how hard I'm flexing?
Yeah.
Can't do it. Can't do it. But the only thing you have to remember is to keep the keys for your keys.
Oh my God, this is so many hacks. I can barely handle it.
Okay, so that's just one. That's just one. If you guys want to break apart, I can show another one. Like I said, I have 3.
All right, I think I've got one. I think I'm ready. I'm gonna wing this one. I've got one. I've got a comic book here, and I'm just gonna go to the center page, and I'm gonna tear it out. This is one of my favorite comic books. This one here. I don't know if you noticed this one. This is the one that CC Stringer took and did a fatality on me with. It was one of the best times of my life. I'm gonna get some tape, and I'm just gonna put a bit of tape on the side here, like this. I'm gonna put a bit of tape on the other side. This one's gonna be really easy. You don't have to think about this one too much. It's pretty much done already. And now you'll just grab a comic book and you'll just put it in like that, you see?
Oh, so it's like a comic book purse for your comic books.
Yeah. And so you can put a bunch more in, you know, you can put your whole haul in. I'm gonna put all the comics that I've read this week in there just to show you how good this can hold comic books. There we go. See? Like that.
Wow.
You just walk around with it, and you can just slot it underneath your armpit like that, and you're off, you know, and you don't have to worry about any of them falling out because they're all just like that. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, it wouldn't fall out like that. That was a good example of how not to hold it.
Yeah, thank you. Are you ready, Nick, or do you want us to go to Tyler?
Go one more, and I'll show off
All right.
2 next time.
All right.
Okay, so obviously when I go into comic shops, I don't want to listen to the owner. So I always have my headphones in
Oh, of course.
because he talks to me about comics and stuff, and I know way too much to listen to anything he has to tell me. And so I'll grab my comic and make a purse. So I just rip it down the middle and kind of put a little flap in it like this. And I just hang it from my headphones like this. And it's just like a nice little purse. So now that it's a purse, I can literally put anything in it that I want. I always put my sunglasses in there, and I always put a couple of Whack Comic stickers for the fans. I have so many people that stop me. And then I always have Slippy Fingers on deck. This one's when I'm feeling like Mace Windu. I always put my dog's Thunder shirt in there because she can't handle storms. And I also put I have a lot of sentimental value in this picture. It's when I asked my wife to marry me. I always carry that around.
Huh?
And then it just hangs from my my own ears. And I just kind of feel a little faboosh. But if you want, the best part about this is that because it hangs from there, you can do it with other comic books too. So if I'm like, oh, I'm not feeling my Ghost Rider today, I'll feel like Shazam, and I'll just connect my Shazam to it.
Chuck it
And
up.
then I'll put things like my Whack Comic stickers because I'm so famous.
Oh yeah.
And then this Thunder shirt in case my dog needs it.
Cool. So you gotta look out for your doggy.
Some sunglasses in case there's sun in Fort Wayne for the first time. I'm always on deck with the Slippy Fingers. And then
It's pretty nice.
me and my wife, before we got married, when we were happy.
Good times.
So the
Yeah.
part I like most about it is it's modular. And if you guys don't know my name, it's Nicks Kix Comix. So back in the day, they had sneakers called Lotto, Lotto. And the big thing about these Lotto sneakers is where you were able to take the emblem off and change them from different colors. So that reminds me a lot of that. And that's awesome, Tyler.
Yeah, just however you're feeling that day.
All right, so for my second one, and I'll get into the third one again, it'll tie into the Nicks Kix Comix because I think people really haven't seen that side of me. But We've shown how to keep comics and carry them when you really don't have enough arm strength to do it. But what happens if you have the comics already and you need to carry other stuff with it? All right, and for that, I will submit to you the comic bag. This is a sling bag, and these have to be bagged and boarded, and you have space for all that you might need. So, like I said, if you want to create the big carrying handle that I showed you for the comics earlier,
yeah,
you can actually do that like this.
Oh, nice.
And carry it everywhere you go.
Can you stand up and model it again? That was my favorite part.
And I'll do this for you.
Oh,
it fell. Hold on.
Oh my good Lord. Woo! It's getting hot in here.
Oh, mama.
So if you were to like walk downstairs, you'd be going. See? And look how tight it is. Nothing on it.
What if you were to take an elevator? Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Going up.
Well, that's amazing.
We've got a request for a little walk, just a little strut.
Oh, a strut?
Yeah.
Hey, if I become lick worthy, I'm blaming you.
What do you mean become lick worthy? I'm sure you were always lick worthy. Oh, look at that.
I'm in a tight space, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, I bet there's nothing on the floor, so you can do a real long strut for us. As comic book collectors, we all have our floor clear. Oh, nice. The double-handed.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's amazing. And that's not even your last hack?
Not even the last hack.
This is amazing.
Nice.
Somebody said nice ass.
That was a nice.
Okay, thank you. My final one, and I think since I've been on YouTube, I really haven't shown too much of the Kicks part of my namesake. So in working with Cole Burrito, he helped me realize one of my dreams, and that's to create my own sneaker, my own shoe. All right, so I'm going to show you guys first, and it's about 1 or 2 steps from being done. But this, for the first time ever, is the Nicks Kix MegaCon 2002 1-of-1 shoe.
Wow.
Just one shoe?
I have the other one. The other shoe will be based on this. I have to finish this. There's 2 steps away. It's already got the
sole in there.
The sole, the cushioning already in there.
Oh, nice.
You know what? I think with a comic book shoe that looks that good, you'd probably only need one of them.
Yeah,
you know?
and it'd be more rare because most people have pairs of shoes. If you only had one shoe, it's a 1-of-1.
1-of-1.
Oh, right, because then it should be 1 of 2 then.
Yeah. Are you gonna try them for us?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. And this is when I go to MegaCon in 2002. These are going to be, forget it. These are by far everybody who's there to see David Prowse, the guy who plays R2-D2, the guy who plays C-3PO. They're all going to be at MegaCon 2002. All right. Skinny Kevin Smith, I think, will be at MegaCon 2002.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so some of the biggest shoe designers in the world. There's one guy named Virgil Abloh. All right, most people know him as Off-White. All right, that's what his shoe name is. And to make this truly a comic book shoe, you have to have pull tab shoelaces.
Oh, that's genius.
That is genius.
So, and I think you're gonna like this even more, Tyler, because it goes a little deeper into it just for you. And we all know that we like to see your Tootsie. So I'm just going to slide this bad boy on. Fix the MegaCon 2000.
Look, that is amazing.
Oh, wow.
And you could walk in those with your purse.
Yes, with my purse, and I fully plan on it. When I go to MegaCon 2002 with my Tootsies out,
That is too good.
people
is
will
amazing.
never ever forget at MegaCon 2002.
That's
Nick,
amazing.
I think you really brought it for this whack hack, man. I'm blown away, but how great that whack hack was, and on so many levels too.
I really can't take the credit for it. It really was Cole Burrito. Cole Burrito really did help me, engineer this entire shoe. So I want to say thank you to Cole. Thank you, Cole.
Cole's a good guy.
How
Cole's a
do you
good guy.
do that? Wow.
Are you pooping?